Hi, today I'm just going to show you a technique I use to touch up screens for pinholes or a piece of junk gets on your screen. You think it might have ruined it. Just fix it this way. This is not a real light table. It's just an old screen frame on a couple of boxes here with a light bulb on a very ancient table. And I'm going to put my screen on here and check it out. You can see some things that need to be touched up. This is right here, right here. This is just some names for a baseball team. But I'm going to get a toothpick like this, and right here, Elmer's School Glue. Now you've probably seen this at the store. It's just like Elmer's glue, but it's made for kids because it's easier to wash out. So if a kid gets it on his shirt or whatever, it'll come off in the laundry. Likewise, if you put it on your screens, it will come off when you reclaim the screen. Now this is for plastisol ink because plastisol ink is oil-based, so it will not penetrate the glue, which is water-based. Obviously, if you're using water-based ink, you want to use something other than this. But I'm just going to put a little dab of it on there, and then I'll begin to fix my pinholes with this toothpick, just like this. You can see I'm using my left hand to steady my right hand, just so I won't accidentally go into one of the letters. But if you're careful, you can get right up to the edge, and you can even draw an edge as long as you're careful and use your left hand like this to steady your right hand. You can do some really intricate fixes on a screen that you may have thought you had to even reclaim and start over. You just keep a little reservoir here and just keep touching things up as you see them. Now this is better than tape because when you're done you don't have to take a bunch of tape off. Once again, the water, when you reclaim it, is going to rinse all this stuff right off of there, and it'll be as good as new. Now they do sell commercial block out fluids and things like that, but if you're like me, I mean, if you're in business for yourself, every dollar you save is beneficial for the business. You're going to need that capital in the long run, so whenever you can, come up with a cheap way of doing things. And you don't get much cheaper than this light table here and a toothpick and some Elmer's glue. Anyway, that's how I touch up my screens. You can even do this on a halftone. If you're very careful and you're missing a negative dot, you can just touch it right where it belongs and you won't ever notice. Give this a try. I think you'll like it. I think you'll use this technique from now on. And I hope your next project goes well.